But after doing all of this thing, you are still not getting that response that you anticipate you will get after this development. Now, the risk is not developing or the shipping the product. The real risk here is finding out late that the user don't adapt it in a way that what we expected them to adapt with the product and the services. Now, how we can reduce the risk and increase our chances of success in the market with our competitor? Let's ground this thing with some numbers. Generally, or approximately 3.5 lakh to 8.34 lakh per 2 week of sprint. This is the number which a software as a service development company, especially mid-sized company, generally pay. Now, this number varies based on the team size, where they are operating, and the number of the people in the team. For conservative side, a mid-size of software as a service company, I'm considering as a 5 lakh for calculations. Considering that we have three teams, A, B, and C, and each of them is costing us 5, so we end up with the 15 lakhs per 2 week of sprint. Now, this cost is excluding the cloud spend that we have. We are not including the rework that team need to do after doing one of the sprint, and even some of the item might spill over from the previous sprint to the next sprint. Fine, if we conclude all of these things, the price would be slightly higher than this one. So let's consider it would be generally 2 or 4 times, but we can conservative side just including 1.5. So it end up with 22 lakhs 50,000. Instead of deploying the full amount in one go or in one shot, we can only use a 20% of that capital to create an interactive prototype. This will reduce our risk drastically and increase our chances of success in the market. The app on the right hand side is a real example of that 20% of the capital that get invested to create the interactive prototype. Now, there is no development effort has been done yet. No engineering capacity has been utilized. It's a prototype, so it looks like when I continue is a real application. But in reality, it is not an actual application. It's still a prototype and allow you to check the workflows, do the interaction, even search it if you want to search it. Now the question comes that why we want to do this thing. So in simple reason, we want to do an early validation so that we reduce our risk and increase our chances of success in the market. So early adoption doesn't require an actual software. All we need is a prototype. Second thing is this interactive prototype can stimulate real workflows, even AI interactions, and even end-to-end journey. That is what we just showcased in a few minutes ago. We can do the usability part comparison and also find out the adoption signal, as well as use these screens as a sales conversation even before the actual product has been developed. And this all can be done in a fraction of the cost of that one sprint. Now, this is the point it really makes sense to commit the engineering capacity in the full-fledged, because now we have all that assumption validated way before the engineering start began. Now, if that resonates to you, I genuinely interested and love to hear how you validate the major product decision or the AI part that you want to validate in the market before even the engineering start committing it.